you want to start it this week then?
Well, we've started.
We have started. For fuck's sake, right, okay.
Well, but that's it, we've started, we're away.
Right,
Boom.
the pilot went well, so we've came back.
Aye, the pilot did go well. I get quite a lot of... I was a wee bit like, I don't know how this is going to land.
Aye.
Don't know how this is going to land.
Nobody said a bad thing. Even my mates in the group chat haven't said anything bad, which is no like them.
Nah, I got a few people message saying they found it quite nostalgic.
Aye.
They're going to find their days even more nostalgic.
Mate, aye, 100%. I'm actually buzzing to speak about some of the stuff that we've got lined up with it. Do you know, I think though, it's the nostalgic part, people just pure, I could sit and talk about it all day.
A guy, can't remember the guy's name, a guy messaged me after I went out, and he's like, see when you were talking about going to Butlins and Rossi and that, he's like, that was my childhood.
Aye.
It's like every summer you'd be like buzzing. It says you thought Butlins was about 4 hours away when really it was about 40 minutes down the motorway, but you thought you were going to Spain or something that was completely different from where you usually go.
It's not until you're an adult and you go, like you drive down there or to where it was, and then you go, Jesus, is this
I've never been back. See, since I think it's called Craig Tara now. Never been back since. I tried to go in to have a wee look, and the guy wouldn't let us in it again.
I refuse point blank to go like, caravan holidays. See, because I'm 6'2", like see when you go in the toilet and you're trying to do a jobby, like your knees are right up, man. It's horrendous.
Aye.
Even like a shower in the beds, like I just point blank. I'm like, no, I'm not doing caravans.
No, I would like to do a trip, see like the big RVs, like the big camper, like the big American ones.
Aye, but like the one in Meet the Fockers. Aye, Robert De Niro one.
Big like road trip with that.
Aye, that would be good.
That'd be the dream.
Aye, no, I hate caravans. I like the idea of it, go away to the seaside and all that and just chill, and that's what you do your weekends, but nah, no for me. No for me.
Right, who's going first?
You go first.
Right,
I'll go because I know what's coming. I'm buzzing for this, man.
So this was, I actually thought about this the other day, and I'm like, I don't know how much folk are into that. And then when I put out, well, looking for different bits, about 10 people messaged the same thing. WWF wrestlers for back in the day.
Not WWE.
No,
WWF.
the OG.
Aye.
WWF.
Should we explain that though for like because there'll be young ones watching this, that like WWE World Wrestling Entertainment had that, but it used to be called WWF.
Ruined by pandas.
Exactly, because of the World Wildlife Federation.
Aye, that's right. I can't remember the exact year it changed.
It must mid-90s or something like that.
Aye, potentially.
The start of SmackDown and Raw.
Aye, Monday Night Raw.
Aye, but
who was your favourites?
Right, my Undertaker straight off the bat.
Yep.
Is that yours?
No, I had the Undertaker. Hulk. You can't say Hulk Hogan.
I liked Hulk Hogan and I liked the ripping the vest and all that, but it wasn't my favourite.
Ultimate Warrior.
Aye, I liked him.
And I liked Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Do you remember he? This is pure like a core memory. Traumatises a wee guy. Do you remember he got his snake to bite the Macho Man in the arm? And then it turned out the snake had no teeth or anything. I fucking never slept for about 2 weeks after watching that.
It's like then it's not till you get older and you realise how fake it is. But when you're a wee guy, like you bought into it, didn't you? So I loved the Undertaker. I just loved the whole entrance song. Like,
who was the wee guy that used to come in? Paul Bearer.
On the ashes, like how fucking mental is that? Like when you're a wee guy watching that, swung about with a good person just carrying it about.
And then his brother came into it, Kane.
But that's when it got a bit weird. Like I liked it when he used to fight Yokozuna. Remember, and they would have like casket matches and all that.
Oh, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Aye. And he would come out. You always wanted the sunglasses, didn't you? He'd come out and give sunglasses to
a wee leather jacket and that.
Aye.
Oh,
Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels.
I loved Mankind though. I thought it's just because he was just like a freak of nature. Like, there's a mad documentary thing now, and it's like they go back and interview them all, and they're talking about, remember Undertaker threw him off the cell in Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
And like they almost killed him. And Undertaker's story that when you actually see him going, oh fuck, did that just really happen? Like he's just jumped right off there. But that guy was a freak of nature.
So many, man. Honestly, like
Stone Cold, The Rock, like that was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Remember I'm going proper old school now. Do you remember the natural disasters? Like earthquake and typhoon.
Aye.
Two big, like, huge guys, man.
Aye.
Ric Flair.
Legion of Doom.
The
Bushwhackers.
Oh, mate.
You could just sit and list them and then just, like, smile, couldn't you?
Who was the Rowdy Piper? The Scottish?
Roddy Piper.
Well, it wasn't even Scottish.
Aye.
British Bulldog.
Did you have the figures?
Aye. Used to get them. There was a wee shop in the Barris. Used to sell them for $5 each.
Aye.
And
oh, Philip Lang.
See if you had a fiver
underneath a bike shop.
That length of decisioning's up there with like the old school variety pack.
Aye.
Try to work out what one you wanted.
It was unbelievable. And he had the blue ring.
The blue ring.
He put the wee belts on the wee bit at the
Oh,
bottom.
mate, honestly. Kids
Aye.
don't even know now how
Aye.
good wrestling was.
But that's the thing. I don't think it wasn't pure accessible all the time to watch. But
No.
you could remember we were speaking about the video shop the other day, and you could go into like Global Video and it would just be a big rack of like WrestleMania videos and Royal Rumbles.
You always
Royal
had your
Rumbles, man.
one pal, like, one of my wee mates had Sky, and I used to give him like a blank tape and he used to record
Tape it.
WrestleMania for me.
That's right.
It was always like 2 a.m.
Aye.
and you'd be pure sprinting home from school to watch 3 hours of wrestling.
There was a boy in my class did that, but he was a prick, so he would be like, "Aye, I'll tape it for you and all that," because he had cable, and then he would tell you who won anyway. The Undertaker's won that again. Like, what did you do that for?
So I got a book about 2 years ago called Wrestle Crap, and it's all the old school fights and all that with them on behind the scenes in WWF. It's so class, mate.
Aye.
So nostalgic, honestly.
I didn't realise, like, wasn't it like, well, I'm not saying not that long ago, but Vince McMahon actually did own it.
Aye.
But see, when you look into the documentaries about him and all that, he's a freak, isn't he?
Aye. So it was him and what was his boys? Isn't it? Shane
Shane
and
McMahon, aye.
the daughter.
Trisha. Was it Trisha?
Oh God, no, it wasn't Trisha. It was. Did she not get married to Triple H?
Aye, she did, aye. I can't mind her name.
Can't mind her name. Stephanie
Stephanie. Oh, what a
McMahon.
What a shout.
Aye, they were all. Cause I'm sure Vince McMahon was a wrestler.
Aye, he came
back
out and
in the day.
he wrestled, was it Stone Cold, I think?
Aye, so he
He came out
did.
and they had like a big thing where he wrestled and all that. And he was like 65, but pure
Built like a
steroided
tank.
up, man.
Aye.
Aye, he was huge.
Aye, he was built like a tank.
Aye, it was good.
But the Undertaker was still in it till about 2 years ago.
Here's a question. What age did you grow out of wrestling? About 28, 29?
Not Tuesday. I don't know, probably maybe about 14, 15.
Aye.
I think when see, but like between like primary 7 and second year, every wee guy was into it. Like
Aye.
everybody was
Aye.
in it. Wrestling and football, that's all you spoke
Yep.
about. When you got to 3rd, 4th year, you started to kind of watch it if it was on, but you
Aye,
weren't
aye.
really as into it. Whereas now, I think there's still kids that are into it, but I don't think it's anything compared to what it was.
Aye.
Like when we were growing up.
I know it was massive. It was. Remember the stickers as well? Used
Aye.
to get wrestling sticker books. I remember.
Aye.
I must have been in 3rd or 4th year, and a boy who went to school, he used to make the pirate PlayStation games.
Right.
And it was a PlayStation 2, I think, at the time, and it was a SmackDown one. And I went to his house, staying in Wynford and Craig Lang, and he sold me it for like a £5 or something like that. And I've come away back of the road buzzing because it was just out, and he'd just got it, put it in, and it was black and white. And I was pure trying to make myself as a character in black and white. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like 2, 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? Everybody in the house is sleeping, and I'm just sitting there like, hoping that the colour's going to come on at some point. Like, no chance, man.
Do you mind the original WWF game you used to get in the arcade?
Aye.
So good, man.
Aye, like 4 pixels.
Aye. I think it was like Road to WrestleMania or something it was called.
The wrestlers just moved like that.
Aye,
didn't they?
aye. And you could bounce off the ropes. You're like, oh.
Aye.
Mate, honestly,
class, wasn't it?
so good.
You could actually make a podcast. There must be podcasts just talking about wrestling, actually.
Aye, there will be. Try to think of like, we should try and find like an old... Jake the Snake was actually in Scotland last week.
Oh, was he?
He was at the Minibar Steakhouse up on Bath Street
Wait,
for his
Snake?
birthday. Mate, I'm not even joking.
That's no
Seen it
way.
on Instagram. I was like, unbelievable.
That's class,
He
isn't
could
it?
have come in for a pilot.
Aye. Who was it? I watched one of the, like, there's a mad documentary, they all pure talk about it. I think it was it The Undertaker? Who's like a pure recluse. Just this, no, it was Stone Cold. His family don't talk to him and all that, and he's just out in pure the wilderness with his dog and just doesn't talk to anybody.
That's weird, man. Do you know something? I never actually used to like Stone Cold that much.
I did.
I like The Rock.
He was badass, man. See when he used to smash the
The
cans
cans.
of beer together and all that. 1 beer, 2 beer.
His finishing was good. The
Stunner.
Stone Cold Stunner. Aye.
You used to do that to people in school, but you just put that kick, stunner, didn't you?
Sharpshooter like that.
Aye.
Just give up, submit.
I know.
Jesus, man.
Brilliant.
Right,
Brilliant.
give me your first
But
one of the day.
I want to talk about this. I feel as if I want to talk about this for ages, right? What was your favourite, I don't want to say nightclub, what was your favourite dancing in the town?
I used to quite like the garage, mate.
No, you never.
I used to go to Trash on Fridays and Garage on Saturdays.
Trash before it burnt down.
Trash Fridays was exceptional.
Aye.
And then, mate, I loved the Garage. You had like 10 different types of music in the Garage.
Aye. Right, okay. I wasn't expecting you to say the Garage.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. I thought I got to say something a bit of...
Like what?
But I don't want to say mine now because I still want to talk about yours. But let's dissect the Garage. I just always thought the Garage was like the hardest place in the world to get into.
Aye, it was, to be fair.
The bouncers were pure arsey, like regulars only.
Aye.
Like sometimes that Tuesday, Wednesday, you could go and it would be like the student night or whatever, and it'd be like £1 a drink and you could get in there bother. But I just feel as if the Garage was like the Killers music and all that.
No, mate, they had you'd R&B in the basement.
Aye.
You had Killers, you had like other kind of bands like that in the middle floor, and then up the stairs I'm sure you had like, there was like rock, there was like kind of emo music, mate. They had everything. Honestly, they had a floor where you get Lionel Richie and all that on as well.
Oh no, man,
mate,
that's no fun.
Class,
that's not
man.
dancing. That's a nightclub.
No, but the G2, the R&B bit, that's where I used to go all the time.
Aye.
But Trash on a Friday nights was outrageous.
I like Trash on a Tuesday.
Right.
I always felt as if that was like proper bouncing in there, and then all the football players and all that obviously went on Tuesday as well, so all the birds obviously went out to try and become wags, didn't they? But you would be just stoating about in there and then you would see football players kicking about.
There was but there's a couple of big ones in Glasgow that I never ever went to.
Tell
I've
me
never
them,
been.
because I know these are going to be on my list.
Never been to the Savoy.
Have you no?
No. Never, mate.
Savoy's a place you go when you're older, I think.
Never.
To be fair, you've never ever been?
No, never been, man.
How no?
Don't know, I just kind of...
Do you like that kind of music?
I don't mind it, but I think, do you know something? See, when you're walking up Circle Street, you used to walk by the queue at the Savoy and you'd be like, I'm not going in there, man.
Aye.
Not a chance am I going in there.
Aye.
Where else? I only went to Archaeos once.
Mate.
Once.
Mate.
And I wasn't a fan, mate.
Fuck off.
I wasn't a fan.
Turn the mics off, man.
Feet stuck to the ground, no?
Nah. Right, well, Archaeos is my number one of all time.
Right, okay.
See if I ever hit the jackpot and win the lottery,
Right.
I'm buying that building and I'm doing it all up and I'm putting everything back in. The round room, Betty's, the same bouncers. I'm confident the guy's name in the door was Thomas, right? He looked like Neil Lennon. He is becoming the bouncer again if he's still
He's
kicking
probably
about.
about 70 now.
Mate, I love that place, man.
I went once for somebody's birthday, and I don't know if it was because I was more into R&B and all that. It just wasn't my scene.
That was my scene.
At all.
It was my scene. I just felt as if, this will sound terrible, right? But I just felt as if seeing that round room, any moment that could have just went and kicked off. Like, and I don't mean like, because I love that. The atmosphere was just so tense. Like the music was pumping. You couldn't hear anything. Smoke everywhere.
Did you go to the Unders as well?
The Unders, aye. But the Unders was like totally that. It wasn't different, but the Unders was just all people in Merapeaks and hats and do you know what I mean? Like that was proper bammy. But
you used to mind the Q, man. Cube, because it was Archaeos and Cube.
Aye, that's right.
Across the road. Cube's alright.
Well, Cube is like the R&B sort of place, wasn't it?
Cube is alright. What other ones?
So right, Trash Tuesdays.
Yep.
Right, that was your R&B one. Thursday nights Archaeos.
Right.
Friday night Destiny. Did you ever go to Destiny?
No.
Mate, I don't know.
Never went to Destiny.
I can pure remember. I remember the manager's name in Destiny. Scott Coogans. Never forget it.
Never ever
Mark
went.
the head bouncer. Like see, I remember going to Destiny, right, and my mate Scott. Like we must have thought we were ballers or something. We were far from it, right? I thought I was just wee handsome guys. I remember him putting a $5 in the bouncer's pocket. And they went into Destiny and he just lifted the wee barrier and we went in. Who the fuck did we think we were? You never go to Destiny?
No, never. I don't know why, mate. I don't know if it was just... See, if a place never had like R&B or that, I wasn't there, man. I just wasn't...
Man. We are polar opposites here.
Wasn't... No, I'm trying to think where else.
I felt as if there was dancings where... See, like, I don't mean each scheme, but each kind of area in the city had their own bit that they stood. So like, you could go into Destiny any night of the week and air at the puggy machine at the bar on the right hand side as you looked at it to the DJ booth. That would just be everybody from the Hillstoning, so you knew that you could go in there. I went in there myself loads of times. Like if the boys if I'd got knocked back for somewhere else and they're like, we're going in there, I'm like, right, I'll go into Destiny and just go away in and you'd be mates in there.
Do you know what else was good? The Tunnel.
Well, I went to the Tunnel. I've been to the Tunnel loads. I wasn't like a pure big massive fan of it.
What's the worst one you went to? in Glasgow.
Oh, the worst. I don't know, does jumping jacks count? Something like that.
No, jumping jacks was rough, man.
I used to love Silver. Mate, do you remember, do you like DJ Vance?
It's alright, aye. It's alright.
He's class. But he was massive, like, remember? He was...
Aye. I think he still does,
him
like,
about.
weddings and, like, he's still on, like,
still
social
busy,
media, isn't it? Aye.
We used to follow him about. Like, he would do Vicky... No, I don't mean... Jesus. But, like, he would do Vicky's and all that, and then he had Silver as well.
I remember Silver.
And so we would go to their Silver. It was just a wee sweatbox, man. It was brilliant.
Remember the Moon?
Aye. That was the big
that was like the Wild West, man.
Outside. Like, that was... I never ever went there. Rooftops.
Aye,
and the guy was like, come to the moon.
That's the worst one I've been in.
Aye. You would, if you get knocked back for Vicky's or whatever, and you'd be walking past there and the guy would be like, come in, try in here. You'd be like, absolutely.
But you used to do that thing, see when you go knocked back for places, other places started looking more appealing because as the night goes on, you're like,
aye.
we need to go somewhere.
Well, that was like the Savoy was the kind of last ditch I always felt. Like if you get knocked back for, I used to hate that though. Like you would build your night up and you'd be telling everybody we're going here, we're going there. And the bouncers would be like, no, the night, pal. Please, mate. Like,
used to say, there's too many guys in.
Aye.
What does that even mean?
I know.
Too many guys in?
Does that mean you got a doing, mate? But anyway, if people question you, where have you been tonight? Or what have you been doing? We used to always just say Yates's in Sucky Hall Street. Because Yates's was quite hard to get into. Aye, sports bar.
Used to go to sports bar every Friday. Used to work in the tax office on Blythswood Square. Finish at 3. Sports bar to like 7 or 8. There used to be another pub Sucky Street called The Local. Had the pool tables downstairs.
I don't remember that, I don't think.
Go there, and then there was a wee pub on the corner next door to Trash. Can't remember what it was called. And you went down the stairs.
Oh, that's still there, I think.
I don't know, mate.
I'm sure that's still there.
And then on to Trash.
Aye. I remember going, like, Tuesday night, you go to Nico's in Sucky Hall Street.
Nico's was good.
60p for a vodka and coke. And then you were going to Trash and it'd be 80 pence a vodka and coke.
Nico's is still kicking the ball, isn't it? It's still
popping, aye. It's rammed all the time.
Aye.
Brilliant.
Nico's used to be good, but there's not much
You're
in.
too old for Nico's, to be fair.
Aye, 100%.
Far too old.
Wouldn't go to a nightclub now if you paid me, mate.
No. Like, that's the thing. I always laugh about this, but seeing people say, oh, well, it's good to go in the town. And I just always default to and say social. Like, pure shit myself when young people say, well, it's good to go. And I'm like, the social. Because I've not got a clue.
You sound like Bryn and Gavin and Stacey when they're all in Cardiff. It's good to go. He's like,
it's true.
Aye.
That's the thing, because it's totally changed for me. Like, I don't think dancing's only the same now. They're nowhere near the same.
But see, when somebody says to me, where's good to go, I'll automatically think of a restaurant. I won't think of a nightclub or that. I'll just think of, you want a scran, aye. Food in the brain, man.
I know.
Right, as we're talking about food, right, what's the most random thing you've put in a roll?
That I've put in a roll, or that
Yes.
I've heard put in a roll?
That you've experienced yourself and would recommend?
But everybody talks about it, but a rolling pie is class.
Aye.
But it needs to be hunters of butter.
What kind of pie?
Scotch pie.
I've had a wrong steak bacon, oh.
That's weird.
Wee bit of sauce. How's that weird? But a pie's
Just
no?
got a pastry. I just think, like, see, when you have a roll and then you put extra carbs, even like a roll and totty scone, I think it's a fucking weird thing. It's
Even
just
like a sausage or something?
Aye, with a sausage is fine, but see, just a roll and totty scone,
Aye.
I think that's like pure heartburn carbohydrates in it.
But a rolling pot noodle.
Aye, I was going to say that, but that's do you what would you call it? Empty all the water out and just have the noodles.
You've got to do a bit of drainage first.
Surely it would just be a big soggy roll.
Mate, honestly, it's chicken and mushroom pot noodle on a Morton's roll. Unbelievable.
Nah.
But you've got to get you can't have too much sauce on it. You've got to just...
Nah,
I'm
not wearing that. A roll and pie, I'd go to... I think rolls and crisps are elite lunches.
I don't like... What's the point of rolling crisps? Just have a packet of crisps.
Just nostalgia.
I just don't... No. See, like sandwiches with crisps and all. Like, tried it once and I was like, this isn't minging. It just feels weird.
Have you ever dipped crisps into soup?
No.
Just try that. I remember once in work in the tuck shop there was only pickled onion crisps left,
right? And
I had a lentil soup at the cafe and I was like, fuck it, and I dipped it in and it was dynamite. It was absolutely dynamite.
No, I don't think I've dipped like if I've got soup and I've got like just like a rolling cold meat or something, I'll dip that in.
Aye, chop pot.
Aye, just dipsies.
People turn their nose up at chop pot. I'm like, fuck you, man. Who
do you know what I used to love? Garlic sausage. You fry a wee bit of garlic sausage.
Aye.
Oh, mate.
Your breath stinks for 4 days.
Worth it, though. It's 100% worth it.
Do you know that place, Nan's Dairy? I'm fucking calling this woman right out, by the way.
Nan's... How do I know that name?
Is it like Butterbiggins Road or something like that? Maybe I've made that up.
Nan's
It's our
Dairy?
south side. It's a pure famous.
I think I've drove by it. I've not had anything for it.
It's
But
always mobbed, right?
Right.
It's a pure, like, everybody will know Nan's Dairy.
you about to turn Nan down here? Is this what we're leading into?
Just the woman that works here.
Right.
I'm really upset about her. This happened like 10 years ago and I've never forgot it. So I went in and the place is mobbed, right? And I'm with a couple of guys. And there's all these workies and all that. There's hundreds of vans outside. There must have been 15 deep in the queue.
Right.
So I'm looking up and I was kind of on a health kick and I was looking at the board and it was all like roll fillings and all that and it said rolling banana, 80p. And I was like, can I have a rolling banana please? And she's like, we don't do rolls and banana. And she sounded exactly like that. And I was like, it says it up there. And she's like, well, we don't do them. And I went, all right. I was like, do you do rolls? Aye. Do you do bananas? Have you got any bananas? Aye. I was like, well, going to make me a rolling banana then and just charge me with it. I just told you we don't do fucking rolls and bananas. The workies are all looking at me as they're ordering cheeseburgers for their breakfast and all that. And I was mortified and I just thought, fuck you, Nan's Dairy. I'm never coming back here. And I never went back. And I'm not saying it's a bad place, but just that woman, I was like, what? It's on the board. Like, surely it's false advertising. The trading standards should be all over them like a rash.
Has this annoyed you for 10 years?
I mean, I don't let go, man. I do not let go. I always laugh. See my... I'll not say what subject, but a teacher in my school said something to me when I was like in second year or third year, and I have never forgot it since, man.
What did they say?
It was a she. She said, She was like, you'll never fucking make it in your life and all that. You're a fucking this and that. She never swore, but you're this and you're that, and you're a loser, whatever else. And it's stuck with me ever since. Like, I think about that probably about 6 or 7 times a day.
She's going to rattle your door at some point to get her trainers done.
But I deal with the school now through work and all that and like help them out and stuff, and I was like, somebody better pass this message on to her that I've done all right. You know what I mean? I'm feeling about it still.
Have you seen her since?
Nah. Do you know what happened? Fuck it, I'll tell the story, man. I was playing for my football team and I was at training once at the science park in Karaoke. And I was on the bus. I was on the bus. And this car's pulled in at the side of the road, so I'm just sitting minding my own business, and there's a woman being sick at the side of the road, like she's pulled in and spewed, and I thought, that's my teacher, right? We'll say the subject. So the next day I went in and I went, I seen you yesterday. I wasn't being funny, by the way, because I wasn't being a prick.
You were seen.
But I was like, I seen you yesterday being sick at your motor, and see since then, she just despised me. Absolutely despised me and pure, like, at parents' night told my mum and dad how bad I was and all that. Aye, she was a wronging, man. Totally fucked up. My dad's like, pure gone mental at me. I think he came to one parents' night and it was that one, and he was pure, I'll batter you up and down this school and all that, you be nice to that woman and everything else. I was like, she's fucking bullying me, man. Like, pure. So that was it. So anyway, I don't know how that's went for all fillings to that teacher, do you know what I mean? But I'm a grudge holder, like proper.
Jesus, man.
I will hold grudges for the rest of my life.
It depends what it is. I used to, but now I'm just no arsed. It depends on the situation.
I never forget. Like, see somebody's wronged me, I'll never ever forget that. I'll maybe say, all right, okay, fair enough, but I will never, ever in my life forget it.
Aye.
Is that twisted?
No. It's all
Stubborn.
it depends on the situation. I mean, the rolling banana one's a bit mental. I'll get you that. That's out there.
Aye.
10 years for a roll. I'd have let that go.
It's on the board, so just fucking give me it. You do rolls and you do
You
bananas.
should go back in and see if it's on the board. No?
Aye. And it's not as if I'm going to like buy it myself and just go and fucking squish the banana onto the roll, you know what I mean? Anyway, fucker, man. Right, my next topic of conversation, man. Who did you have on your wall as a teenager or as posters?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, I thought you were going to say one of mine's here.
Jennifer Lopez. Britney.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Britney Spears, see when she just came on the scene. And she doesn't even say baby, baby. She says babin, babin. You ever heard that?
Babin, babin.
I swear to God, right? Oh, babin, babin. That is gospel. Have you never heard that in the song?
I wasn't asked about her songs.
I know, that's because you're a pervert, right? But honestly, when that kicks in, but that's the thing, right? So see that music video now, and she's obviously a schoolgirl and all that. We were schoolboys at the time. We were like 12, 13. That was fair for us.
Christina Aguilera.
Aye. Remember they like trying to kind of pit her and Britney against each other?
Aye, it was like a whole kind of... She was like the bad one and Britney was like the kind of...
Aye. Genie
Squeaky clean. Who else? Trying to think of that kind of...
Rachel at S Club 7. Rachel Stevens.
Rachel Stevens was nice.
Did you used to buy FHM?
Aye.
Every month?
FHM and... what was the other one?
Loaded. And then Nuts and Zoo, they were kind of later, just as I was a bit older.
Nuts and Zoo, they were weekly, weren't they?
Aye.
Like fortnightly or something, weren't they? Like monthly ones? Aye, I remember them. FHM was class.
Aye.
FHM was so good, man.
Aye. I learned, like, see, going through that kind of, like, for 13 to maybe, I probably shouldn't have been reading it at 13, but 13 to, like, 17, you learned all sorts for FHM.
But that magazine was probably... their biggest sales probably came from that demographic of B school guys.
Aye.
100%, because all my pals read them.
Aye. Remember they used to do 100 Sexiest Women?
And it was like a voting thing, like Eurovision. Aye, I do remember
but
that.
it would be pure mad randoms in it.
That's right.
Davina McCall. And saying that, Davina McCall was tidy.
Aye,
Denise Van Outen.
Denise Van Outen was really good.
This is really creepy conversation, isn't it? We're just naming birds now.
Who was yours? Who was your pin-ups?
Jennifer Ellison.
Who's Jennifer Ellison?
Remember her that was in Brookside? Blonde?
Aye, I do remember her. I do remember her.
She was dynamite. So I used to get the posters at FHM and all that and have them up my wall. And then mate, this is actually Googled this yesterday because I was telling the boys in work about it and they were like, shut up, mate. And I was like, no, seriously, this is a thing. They used to do a soap calendar. Do you remember that?
No.
So it'd be like all the women out of the soaps, all the tidy ones. It'd be like Cat Slater and all that. Do you like Cat Slater?
Surely Cat Slater wasn't in the tidy calendar.
Are you kidding me?
Behave, mate. No.
Nah.
Cat Slater for EastEnders? No. Come on, man.
I became a total slag. Have you never seen that? Cat Slater's tremendous.
Oh, mate, no.
Do you think Lorraine Kelly's good looking?
I can't stand Lorraine Kelly.
I don't think we can do a podcast together anymore.
We're supposed to have opposite opinions.
Right, okay.
I just can't. I'm not buying it with Lorraine Kelly.
Man, she's a goddess. I got a Lorraine Kelly birthday cake one year. Why is he laughing so hard there, man? It's falling off his chair.
Where did she get a Lorraine Kelly birthday cake?
I've always liked it. Since I was a young
as
guy.
in fancy them?
I've always, aye.
Get a piercing.
No, man. And I used to fancy Carol Vorderman, but she's had a lot of work done that's went wrong.
Aye, she's went a wee bit famous since she left Countdown.
Melinda Messenger.
God, that's proper rules. Do you know who was? Oh, what was her name? Oh, come back to me. Can't remember her name. Cannot remember her name.
Just talk about Lorraine Kelly again, because
that's like a wild take.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm saying that. It's no, Cat Slater's a horrendous take.
No. I always wanted to be Alfie Moon.
He's still in EastEnders, mate.
You can't slag Cat Slater like that's. She's top tier.
I'm not having a soap calendar with all these beautiful women and you're plugging Cat Slater for it.
But who else was on it? Like, see the lassie Claire Sweeney?
From she
was in Brookside, but I think she's in Coronation Street now. Check me with my soap knowledge. She was in it.
Gail Platt, she must have been in it.
No Gail Platt. I think it was before, like, who's the lassie that's in Coronation Street that went out with the Celtic player?
Helen Flanagan.
I think it was well before her time. I'm trying to think who else would have been in it.
There was the girl. Who was the girl in Coronation Street? Remember she had like the baby when she was young, like the storyline. Oh,
she worked in the hairdressers? No, I made that.
I can't mind. Sarah Lou. Her name was
Platt. Sarah Platt.
Aye, I think she was in it at that time.
She was in it. So was the lassie who she was in EastEnders. In fact, was she Kat's like daughter or something like that? That's the other like meme hanging it. You're not my mother. Yes, I am.
Zoe.
She was in it.
Zoe.
Too. Aye.
I'll accept.
I googled it. Like you can actually go into, you can find it on Google.
I'll put the Cat Slater hang out in a poll and you will resoundingly get humped.
I guarantee I don't. I don't because I'll batter everybody. No, I swear, honestly, Cat Slater, man.
I need to find a Lorraine Kelly birthday cake now.
I've got it for you because it was for everybody in work. Got me a Lorraine Kelly birthday cake. Because somebody, I was raging, man. See the wee guy that walked from Hamden to Germany before the football? Lorraine Kelly went and tweeted him the other day, and I seen it. He went and shared it on his Instagram, and I was beeling, man. I thought, I will fucking walk to Berlin for a tweet off Lorraine Kelly. I'm no shy.
Why don't you just tweet her and...
Nah. Slide into the DMs.
Tweet her a picture of the birthday cake. See, I was just thinking
what
about
would I
this.
say to her?
Say, did you know that you can get a Lorraine Kelly birthday cake?
Do you know what we'll clip this wee bit and then we'll tag her and I'll just say, hi, Lorraine, can we get a wee shout out?
Aye, well,
make my day.
Lanny's wants a shout out.
Make my day. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, man. Right. What have I got? Any superstitions?
Quite a few, aye. Quite a few. Probably, no, I don't. Like, see when I go to the gym in the morning for work, I've got to put my stuff in locker number 86 or it throws my whole day off kilter.
What if somebody's already got it?
It freaks me out. Do you know what? Some people do, I should not say this, but some people put their stuff in a locker and don't padlock it.
Right.
And I'm a mad klepto, so my initial thought is, steal that, right? And then the voices in my head need to say, no, don't do that, because you're a 37-year-old man and you'll go to prison, you know what I mean? So I'm like, right, don't steal it. But then I'm like, just empty it out and just leave it there, because 86 is my 86, is my locker.
Right, okay.
But if I don't get that, this is going to...
Folk are going to know you go to that gym now, like I'm using 86 all the time.
Well, I'll just on a man market. But man, don't go there. But no, I fucking hell, this is going to sound even worse. So the usual, I've got to put my right sock on before and then my left sock, then my right shoe, then my left shoe, then...
How is that the usual?
Is that... Do you know that? He better stop laughing at me, man. He's fair pissed himself earlier.
Surely you just got to put your socks on?
Do you just put them on like a fucking...
Aye, I don't care.
What?
What difference does it make?
Any order?
Aye.
Nah. No, that's... Everybody... Am I the only person that does that?
Mate, I don't know, man. But
nah. Right sock, right shoe,
no,
left shoe.
No.
Tie the right shoe, tie the left shoe.
There's no way folk are doing that.
I do it all the time. And this is the other one. So see when I'm putting my boxers on, right? See if I don't get my foot through my left opening on the boxers,
right?
I know that day's going to be shite. Like, I've got to prize it the biggest hole ever and then like make sure I'm well balanced. See, try to do it in the gym as well when you're in the buff and I'm just like, there's other people there and I'm like, don't fuck this up, man, don't fuck this up. I need to get a clean fit right through or else I'll be like, fuck, it's going to be a bad business day or something's going to happen.
Oh, mate, fucking hell.
Is that weird?
You
asked me the question
I'm just thinking of the trauma you're faced with just putting your socks and your boxers on.
Oh, mate, that's it. I'm a mad overthinker. Like, I'll be like, then I'll get in the, see if I don't get 86, I'll sit in the gym and I'll be in between sets and I'll be like, my day's going to be fucking shit today, man. And I'll be looking about at people going,
who's 86?
One of these pricks get 80 fucking 6. I genuinely do, like, filled with rage. What's your superstitions?
I don't have anything like majorly. I'm thinking about, see if I go to the football or something,
aye,
and we win, I'll wear the same clobber the next time.
Oh, do you?
Aye, see with stuff like that. Mate, it's so irrational and it means absolutely nothing. Nobody's got to win a game based on my shirt and fucking trousers.
Aye.
But aye, stuff like that.
That's mad, innit?
Aye. I'm trying to think anything else that I do all the time. I'm quite security conscious.
Are you?
Aye.
How do you mean? Like make sure your door's locked?
Aye, like all that kind of stuff.
That's no superstition though, is it?
No, it's more of a routine, isn't it?
Aye.
It's more of a routine.
So it's not really relevant
Superstition
to the topic area, is it?
Superstition wise, no, I think it's just stuff like that.
Do you want to know what? I've got another one.
Oh.
This is fucking... Everybody's going to think I'm a weirdo, man. See if I'm at the football and we've got a penalty.
Right.
Or a penalty against us or something like that. I've got to say to myself twice, like see whoever's, like say somebody's stepping up to take the penalty, right? I've got to say to myself, I'll whisper it at the game and make sure nobody hears. I've got to say, has he got it in his locker? Has he got it in his locker? It's fucking fucked up, man, but I've got to say that for everything.
Mate,
like if somebody, I think he needs to say this, and I'll be like, has he got it in his locker? Has he got it in his locker?
And you don't even change it if he like misses it or scores it? Or?
No, I just keep doing it. It's fucking weird, isn't it?
Random, man.
I know.
That is random.
But there'll be hundreds of other things. There'll be loads of other stuff that you do. I think
we'll get loads in for people of like superstitions because folk have got different like. But no, socks. Nah, I just get ready, mate. I don't.
That's fucking fried, man. I thought that was something that everybody done. They put, like, if you're left-footed, you put your left hands on first.
No, just the boxer short one's mental.
Aye. I can accept that is crazy, but it's became a pure thing now. One of my mates, one of my good pals, salutes every magpie that he sees. Like, I didn't cock it at first. I just seen him sitting like that in the motor. I'm like, fuck's wrong with him, man? And then I cocked, like, there's magpies. I'm like, what are you saluting the magpies? Like, aye. And I says, do you do that all the time? He went, I've done that for like 30 years. And I'm like, what?
But something happened that triggered it?
I don't know. Like, childhood trauma of magpies.
See, I do that as well. But see, when I was 16, I seen a magpie one morning, never saluted it, broke my leg that night.
Oh,
so see, since then, I'll get my way, have a wee conversation with him.
He salutes birds that aren't magpies just in case they are magpies. I swear that's
genuine.
He's as a seagull, mate. Like, I didn't want to take a chance. I couldn't fucking see it properly. It's fucking fucked up, man. Fucked up.
Right, so we've established that your superstitions are mental then?
They are mental.
Jesus, man.
Right. I'm going to throw this out there, right? I think football now is boring as fuck to watch. And I don't know if it's just my attention, but I think football is boring, and I've got a solution.
The majority, I would agree with you with. There's still some teams that I love to watch.
If they play old school, I think Pep Guardiola has fucked football, because football people will go, oh no, it's great, and inverted fullbacks and tiki-taka and all that. I think it's boring as fuck.
Right.
Really boring. And what I propose is that a country, hopefully Scotland, just goes like that. We're not playing any 4-3-3 shite or 4-5-1 or shite like that. We're just going to play, all you can do is play 4-4-2 and you can only have 3 subs. Like, see, when you think back to the 90s and before that, like before the Barcelona team and everything, how good was football when you played with 2 strikers and proper wingers who would take somebody on and fucking just put crosses in?
Yeah. But then, I don't know, man. I like elements of the modern game as well, but there is bits I agree with you, like when you're watching a game and you've got Kyle Walker does it all the time. He's about 80 yards up the pitch and he turns and hits it back to the goalie.
Aye.
And they start again. You're like, if I was a manager, I'd be good off my nut.
Aye.
I get you need to keep the ball, but be a wee bit bold.
I don't like that. Keep the ball though. I used to love seeing a goalkeeper come and catch the ball, fucking have a wee look and punt the ball up as far as he could. Everybody's running up. How much chaos did that cause?
Right.
I mean, you've seen people just like, if you had somebody in the middle of the pitch who could win a flick on or whatever, it was just a mad melee, and there was all sorts of chances created, goals scored for outside the box. You hardly ever see screamers scored anymore.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
But imagine trying to actually just teach players how to play a flat 4-4-2 now. I think you'd lose your marbles,
It's so simple, but it's how the game started, really, innit? Well, not really, but
I know, but see,
for like most of the time.
See, kids now that go to academies and all that, they're so conditioned into that other way of thinking and playing, and I agree with the Pep thing, but I also agree money's destroyed it, man. Like, transfer fees there should have been a cap about 20 years ago.
Aye.
And a wage cap as well, and that's how people say, oh, Pep's best manager. No, he's no. Ferguson will still be the best manager ever for what he's done over that period of time with poor Man United teams. Didn't he always have massive amounts of money? All Pep's done is move from checkbook to checkbook to checkbook. He's never been into a team where they've went, you've only got 20 million.
That Man City team could fucking manage itself.
Yeah, it's no and I would argue early stages Mourinho was better than Pep, I know.
Aye, I love Mourinho.
I'd say, like, Porto had no money.
Aye.
Took him at UEFA Cup, took him at Champions League.
Aye.
Obviously, when he went to Chelsea, he had more money at that time. But
Mourinho knows he's better than Pep as well.
Aye, I just don't get I can't watch Man City play. It's so boring.
I just can't watch the majority of games. Like, see, even like they buzz about games and they go, oh, this and that, and like that England team at the Euros, boring to watch.
Aye.
Like, how can you take the players and make them boring, man?
I enjoyed Klopp's Liverpool. Because they're quite gung-ho.
Dynamic, aye.
Love Real Madrid for the same reason. They just play. Don't care who they're playing against. Like, we'll play the way we want to play.
Aye.
But there's no...
I hate watching
teams,
that
man.
possession football.
Aye.
There's nothing in it for me. Like, I just loved the old school 4-4-2, like a big tall striker and a wee lethal finisher. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. God, that manager thing's got to kick off hugely. Because folk talk about Pep as if he's fucking Jesus.
He's done a lot for the Baldies. I'll no lie. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, but it's always me and you if you got £1 billion to spend.
But nah, I just don't like it.
Us three could go into Man City tomorrow, and if they say there's your transfer kit, you could easily win the title.
Aye.
It's it's no rocket science.
I know.
They talk as if he's some scientific game changer. You're like, he can go and buy the best.
Is stupid.
Aye, it's.
I'm just like that inverted fullback thing. Get that thing shut up.
Some of the terms now, like see low block and all that.
Aye.
Shut. Just be quiet.
Double pivot.
Aye.
Fuck up.
False nine. What?
I'm like pure old school. Like see when you listen to guys like Roy Keane talking, and I just think, see like younger generation that never seen players like him. He was what a player, but. See that in the middle of the pitch? Like you can't, the modern game now, you can't tackle like that, but I loved it. That's because all I could do it. I was just good at slide tackling and heading the ball.
He's one of my favourite pundits.
Aye. He's amazing, isn't he?
He just doesn't care. I love him on the overlap.
Aye.
Doesn't care.
I got influenced off Roy Keane for Clays as well. Did you see when he did that, the thing with Adidas?
Aye.
The jacket? I went and bought it, man. He was out with Jetty's dog.
That was when he done the interview with Gary Neville, wasn't it? And he was walking about the park.
Right.
I did see it.
It is a doozy jacket. That's the best jacket I've ever bought.
I just love the fact that he's just black and white.
Aye.
Like I've read both his books. Black and white.
See when he said to that lassie, is it the Overlap podcast?
Jill Scott.
She's like, I've been in makeup for 2 hours. He's like, you still don't look any different. Wow, man. But he gets away with it. A lot of people will be like, oh, cancel him, get rid of him.
Aye, it's just totally changed. You don't really have players like that. You don't have players that can. You don't really have tacklers now. You look at some of the cards getting dished out of the Euros, man.
I know. The game's pure stop-start though, that's the thing. There was one game, I can't remember who it was playing, and the ref just seemed to, he was like, listen, I'm letting things go. And I thought, how refreshing is that?
Some of those, like Turkey, Austria was good. There was another one, it was two teams you wouldn't ordinarily think.
Aye.
But the bigger games, pathetic, man. If the games are bad tomorrow, I'm going to be raging.
I know.
Absolutely fuming.
Aye, it's not been great, but I think tournaments are recently have been like that, haven't they?
Aye, I agree. Let's give you a lighter subject. What's your favourite thing to dip in your tea?
Oh, chunky Kit Kats, I think.
Ooh.
Or is that a Kit Kat chunky?
Don't actually know.
They're not even fucking chunky anymore. They're tiny, aren't they? Like when you get a bar of chocolate now, a Mars bar's like a, do you know what they're like? They're like the Cadbury Zeros.
Aye.
There's no Cadbury's that make Mars bars, but you know what I mean?
Aye.
The mini things, they're fucking toty.
Or you get crisps now and you open the bag and the crisps are like
you get a
there at the
handful.
bottom. Aye.
I just don't take one crisp out, you know what I mean? I go and then squeeze them in, and then the time you fit your hot one in, you're like, where the fuck's the rest of them?
Like there's only 70 calories, like there's only 5.
Exactly. Fucking shite. But Kit Kat junkies used to be chunky, they used to be big, didn't they?
Aye, they did. Same with Yorkies.
Aye.
Yorkies used to be huge.
Aye.
Whisper Gold's good to dip in tea.
Can you still get a Whisper Gold?
Yep.
I need to try that. I'm a coffee drinker though.
I hate the smell of coffee, man.
I know, but I like the caffeine hit.
I've tried like 3 or 4 of them, but I just can't. Just don't like the taste either. It's
man, I have like pure. Seen people now you get coffee connoisseurs. I love coffee, but it's a scheme coffee I'll have. So I'll have like the fucking instant Nescafe, but like 2 big massive spoonfuls of it. That's
just tar into the cup.
That's exactly what it's like, aye.
No, I've tried like 4 or 5, but I just can't. No, I can't get it. It's not a bad thing. To be fair, I don't need another caffeine hit in my life.
Do you know what freaks me out? See people that dip tea in their toast. I think that's fucking disgusting.
Aye.
Do you do it?
With butter on it?
You do it, didn't you?
No, I've actually never done it.
Aye, you do. You
but I'm thinking about it. I'm not against it. I need to try it.
You need to.
But then you get crumbs in the tea.
Exactly. And fucking butter. Who puts butter in their tea? Or is milk like butter? You could argue that, really, couldn't you?
No, in your tea.
Nah, don't, fuck that. Biscuits, see like the Fox's cookie things? You ever had one of them?
No, I've had what's the other one? The Borders ones, they're nice. Like the cookies.
Posh. Is that no posh?
So is Fox's. Foxy's Classic.
Foxy's
That's when you knew
Classics.
somebody had money.
Foxy's Classics, they are unbelievable, man.
My gran used to keep them for when the priest was coming.
The priest.
Mate, I'm not even joking. We used to get blue ribbons, and then the priest would turn up, and these foxes would appear out of nowhere, and you're like, where were they?
No way, man. Mind the wee pink biscuits, the crumbs used to go everywhere.
What, the wafer ones?
They're alright for dipping in tea. It's got to be a solid biscuit though.
What about like a caramel wafer? That'd be good in tea.
Aye.
Maybe not the log, because that's kind of crummy.
Nah, but I don't like coconut.
What?
Nah.
Jeez, not like a wee bounty?
Nah, I fucking hate it.
Mate, I love it.
I'm a pure fidgeter, so seeing this like that and you've got all the wee bits in your teeth, I fucking hate it. I hate coconut.
No, I'm a huge bounty fan.
Do you like mushrooms?
Aye.
That's weird.
How is that weird?
That is fucking disgusting. It's
How?
actually vile. See people that say I love mushrooms. I fret my veins. Like see if they're. Let me finish that. By the way, I fret my veins. See, like in the morning, if they're not getting ready or brushing their teeth, and that, they're taking ages, and they'll go like, "Dad, what's for lunch today?" And I'm like, "Mushroom curry with cauliflower rice." I fucking hate mushrooms,
Why
man.
do you not like them?
They're slimy. They taste weird. They make your fucking house stink if you're frying them. They're called fungus.
Oh, man.
I think they're minging, man.
I don't mind mushrooms.
Oh man, fucking hyperventilating here. See, fucking Cafe India and Renfrew, right?
Right.
I'm fucking saying it. I like it because the food's alright, but twice now it's happened to me, and I thought the first time was a mistake.
Right.
And I've went and ordered a mixed kebab. So the first time, right? This is fucking bizarre, right? The first time it came, and I went home and I was sitting eating it, and it was loaded with mushrooms, right? So it had like chicken, doner meat, fucking whatever else in it, and hundreds of slimy mushrooms, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Why would you put mushrooms? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
No, right? So I had PTSD. I was emotionally traumatised. So see, whenever I was getting a kebab for anywhere else, I was like, can I get a mixed kebab with no mushrooms? And they're like, mushrooms? We don't put mushrooms in it. So I was like, right, all right. I thought whoever's been the chef that night, so obviously fucked up.
Ran out ingredients or something.
And just went full that with the fucking mushrooms. So I was like, it must have been a mistake. So about fast forward 2 years, and I went back in again. This was recently. Mixed kebab, went home and fucking opened it all up. And again, mushrooms in it, mad slimy stinking mushrooms. I was like, why would you do that?
I mean, they're going to do it now if they're watching this.
Fucking well, don't. Don't, because I'm won't be back getting a mixed kebab. But that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I went to a Spanish place once and got paella and they put carrots in it. I'm like, that's outrageous behaviour.
Nah, that's...
Don't put carrots in a paella.
Aye.
Never went back. Used to go all the time. Never went back.
I hate things that... I hate sweet corn. I don't mind like corn on the cob, but...
I don't mind it. I wouldn't have it, or I wouldn't like choose to have it, but if it was in something, I wouldn't be
I hate
bothered.
when you get like tuna pasta and they put sweet corn on it randomly.
Aye. Like tuna, like mayo, you get sweet corn in that. Aye. I would eat it if it was there, but I wouldn't go out my way to choose it.
I still feel raging about the mushrooms in my kebab. Honestly, shit like that fucking really pure froze me, man. I'm like, fucking bastards. It's no nice. Right.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about, this is one of my favourite places, right?
Right.
Which takes me on to my next topic. Have you ever been to the Horseshoe?
Yes.
Upstairs?
Yes.
How good is it?
Class.
It's sensational, isn't it? We had a Christmas night out in there one year.
Right.
And it was fucking amazing.
Aye. I've not been for years.
One of the boys, we John, he was under 18, right? And he's like, I said to him, listen, fucking, we're going here, we'll get you a drink and all that. Just keep out the road, keep your head down, don't go to the bar. If you want something, tell me, I'll go and get it, whatever else, right? No bother. So I fucking sitting down, and we'd all been for a swally before it and stuff. I think we had the table booked for like 7 or 8 or whatever.
Right.
Place was rammed, right? Nobody's been up to sing yet, guys just setting up. Fucking first one up. And so I've got John up fucking singing, and I was like, what the fuck? And the guy's up, he's like, have you not got skill in the morning, wee man? Blah, 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 like slaughtering them. Like, you've done your homework and all that. And I was just like, he came back down, I thought, don't draw any attention. I said, what the fuck you doing? And he's like, oh, I just wanted to sing. So that takes me on to my next topic.
What did he sing?
I can't even mind. I can't even remember, man. Like, what are you doing? But what's your karaoke song? Do you sing karaoke?
I've done it a couple of times. Dignity by Deacon Blue.
Like that?
Tune, mate.
But it's got a long set it up.
But you get a bit of crowd involvement.
Do you? Do you like fucking hang out the mic and all that? Aye. That's a tune. Aye.
What's yours?
I've got a few.
Right.
I've always got a fucking
Get a back
few,
album.
Oh, mate. I'm actually quite a good singer, believe it or not. I'm not going to sing. No. I thought about that there. So I like to sing Don't Look Back in Anger.
Right, okay.
Follow Me by Uncle Cracker. Do you remember that?
Follow me, everything.
I'm going to give you an exclusive here.
Right.
When I was at school, we used to do the talent show every year, and I won it 3 times.
Singing
I don't
that?
know if it was free or not. I sang Uncle Cracker, Follow Me. I sang Brown Eyed Girl.
Van Morrison?
I sang that to my girlfriend at the time in front of the full fucking school.
Jeez.
What a hero, man. What a hero. And won it too. And then I sang R. Kelly, the world's greatest.
Aye. I mean, controversial
I'm a
artist these
prick,
days.
actually. Who the fuck did I think I was? I actually sang in the talent show 4 times. I sang When You Say Nothing at All by Ronan Keating, but I didn't win that year. I was only second year. I wasn't popular. But I love singing, man.
Nice. I seen the videos the other day of the woman with the crisps. She was singing on...
Oh, and the tune in the pub.
I can't remember what pub it was. But she's done it for years and years.
Oh, has she?
And she's singing...
Was it Watts that she was eating?
Just a packet of Watches, but she's in between lines, she's just scanning the Watches. I was like, that's class, man.
That's fucking...
Sum up Scotland in one picture, that's it.
That video is good. Remember the video as well where them stoating about in the pub? The lassies get the pint of cider with the blonde hair and she's that. And
it's somewhere down south, innit? Or is it up here?
I thought it was in Scotland.
And the wee old guy stoked us into the picture.
I just had Ayrshire in my head. I just thought that reeks of Ayrshire. Fuck Ayrshire.
I don't know the one you're talking about. And there's like just chaos going on.
Aye, the guy's marching up and down. The small person.
That's right, aye. The small person?
I don't know I didn't know what to say, man. I didn't know what to say.
Oh, man. Carnage.
It's wild,
Carnage, man.
But I love doing karaoke. I love it. Fucking love it. The Horseshoe, that proper shout out to them, man. Whatever they've done.
It's the proper old school.
Toilets are horrible, but the pub is amazing. The atmosphere, like, if somebody gets up and sings like a pure fucking Celine Dion, some lassie will go up and absolutely nail it out the park.
Aye.
And then next thing everybody's on the tables because Venga Boys is playing in between, giving it fucking... It's amazing, man.
There's no many pubs like that left.
Nah.
There's no many pubs like
See if
that
they can do that on a much bigger scale, because I think it's quite hard to get in now. You've got to book tables with advance and all that.
Aye.
But it's what a night out. For anybody that's never been to Horseshoe, it's unbelievable, man.
It's good.
Sunday nights.
Anything else we want to cover off? I want to cover off something. So we were going to talk about dating, right? And dating apps and all that. Neither one of us has been on a date in about 20 years.
Aye.
So I think we should get somebody in to talk us through their experiences of using these apps.
Oh, that's a shout, by the way. That just came right out of your head there.
No.
I talking about it now, I can't comprehend that. I think people now go, they don't talk to each other. They don't fucking talk to each other, and they go, oh, what's your Instagram or whatever, and then they communicate through fucking messages.
Aye. But do you know what's worse, right? You read all these, see when you're on like, Twitter and that, and you've got like Tinder nightmares, and like folk are going out on dates and just slaughtering somebody online. No, that person doesn't even know.
Aye.
They've went on a date and went up the road thinking, oh, that went alright.
Aye.
This person's got a whole life story. I
used to be, like, see, my mates used to slag me, but I was younger, so I was about 17, 18, but I used to go on dates. Like, know how, like, in Friends, they go on fucking dates. Like,
aye. Like wee coffee
three
date?
dates a day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was a mad dater, man. I used to take lasses. But then that wasn't, like, common and amongst all my pal group.
Right.
So they would be like, why do you take birds out on dates? I'm like, fucking, that's what you do, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Do you want to go out for a drink, fucking take you out for dinner, whatever else? I used to take people out for dates, but it was fucking... having to ask somebody, do you want to come out for a drink or something like that? I don't even... Does that even happen anymore?
No, as often, I would say. I think a lot of... I'd like to know the numbers, but I'd say the high percentages will all be done through apps now.
Aye. Do you remember, like, being at school, and if you were going out with a lassie, then, like, you'd phone her house and speak to your dad?
Mate. You'd be like, oh, is Fing me in? No, she's not in. Right, see you later.
Who's that? What's your name? You're that wee guy that phoned yesterday? Like, I didn't phone her yesterday. Who the fuck's phoning her? And then your house phone would be on a big cord, and I used to go into my room. It would be on a big fucking massive line, man, like stretching as far away from the living room as possible, so I could fucking just sit. And you would, half the time, you would just sit on the phone and not even say it to each other. You'd be like, what are you doing? Like, just just lying here.
Then you hear the dial-up tone with somebody trying to go on the internet at the same time. You're like, put it off!
I know. It's terrifying, man. But going back to that now, it'd be fucking crazy.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse.
I think though that's. See if you thought like people were just looking at your photo and just going nah.
That's what I mean, man.
Nah. Like
Wild.
wow, man. It's scary, innit?
Going on to your Tinder like you've had 80,000 views, 0 likes.
I know. Aye, that's proper flopping into it. That's
what I mean. We need to get somebody in that is actually on these apps to see. I need to know the ins and outs.
Tinder's just for shagging. Like, let's be honest, it's no dating. That's people just go in.
There must be folk that go on it for dates and that as well.
But to get bumped at the end of them though, they've got to be, man.
What Tinder's the main one, or is it not the main one?
Why the fuck are you asking me? I don't know.
Right, this is why we need somebody on
Tinder. I don't know. What's it, like Plenty of Fish? Is that one? Is that an old one?
I think that was like 20 years ago.
Is it?
Aye.
Well, I don't fucking know Tinder.
Don't kid on you, don't know.
No, I don't know. Aye,
this is why we need somebody. We need somebody to come in and talk us through the lay of the land.
Is that a dating marketplace?
Don't know.
Because speed dating used to be a thing, didn't it? It used to like.
Is it not a thing now? Is it?
Fuck knows, man. I still tell people to go to the social. I don't even know if the social's open. Fuck knows, man. Have you ever went on a date that's been like a car crash and you've just been like, fuck?
Nah.
I have, man.
No,
I have, but I was too much of a gentleman to fucking like run away or anything like that. I just seen it out. Oh, like, fucking hell, man, get me out of here.
Why? What was bad about it? Did you know right
just
away?
Didn't get on. That nice looking lassie and all that, but just know how I was just fucking nothing.
Did you know for the off?
Conversation straight away, man. As soon as I seen her, I was just like, "What are you doing, man?" I was like, fucking hell, maybe she was like, "You're a dick." I don't know, but
where did you go?
Fuck, what if she's watching? The pictures.
Well, that's not.
But for a couple of drinks and all that before it, and then after it, and then I was just like, "I'm out of here, man."
And did you speak to her after it? No.
Never again, no. Wow. Until now. Fucking hell.
Right, I think we should get somebody in to talk us through the lay of the land.
Aye. We need to get a guest on.
I've got so many questions.
Get a guest on to talk about that.
Or we get a guy and a girl and get both perspectives.
Two singletons. Remember Street Mates with Davina McCall?
Yes.
That was Davina McCall was another woman like Lorraine Kelly who I was crazily in love with when I was a lot younger. Because she was all over the TV, wasn't she? But Street Mates was class.
Street Mates was class.
Should bring that. I think they did bring that back, but shite, no with it.
Right, so why don't we get both in that use dating apps and let's see what the chat is?
Aye. Some stories.
Aye.
I'm into that.
Right, I've got nothing else. You?
No, it's been total class once again.
Mayhem
I love the nostalgia part. I see people want to speak to us about nostalgia things. My memory is fucking unbelievable. I can remember every single detail, man. I can remember
every grudge.
Aye, everything. So I'll just sit here and fucking shout nostalgia out all day. I love it, man.
Same mate. But we're grown now, so
what's your favourite Disney film? That's the last thing I want to know.
Oh,
you need to. How can you not know that?
The Sandlot Kids.
That's not Disney.
Aye, it is.
Is it? Fuck.
It's on Disney Plus. It's a Disney film.
But Star Wars wasn't a Disney. That's not an original.
So we talk about
film.
an animated film.
No, like it could be anything.
Wait, well that's a Disney film.
Because mine's isn't an animated film, but it's got animation in it.
What is it?
Pete's Dragon.
That's proper old school.
That's fucking amazing.
No, I'm taking mine. That's a Disney film.
Can we research that? I'm not happy with it.
I'll just fucking check it right now for you.
Are we allowed to do this?
Aye. Right, hold on.
It's obviously going to say Disney because Disney own it now.
Right, so that means it is Disney?
No.
You're outrageous, man.
What's the difference between Bing Crosby and Walt Disney?
Don't know.
Bing sings but Walt Disney. Fucking my gran told me that. Don't you laugh at that joke. My gran's fucking no here anywhere. Fucking laugh.
The Sandlot, Disney, right.
What was the name of the Doug and the Sandlot Kids?
Oh, the big beasts fail the fence.
Aye.
I'm going with the Beast. That's what it was known as.
The Beast.
Right, that's me. Done.
Well done. Good, successful podcast.
Enjoyed
And we'll
it.
come back for episode 2 because this is episode 1 because the pilot was class.
Yes. Love it.
Thanks, Gary.
Brilliant. Thanking you.